we're like, oh, talking about.
Yep.
Talking about January 6th. Can you believe that shit happened? The
Yeah.
Republicans done did it.
Yeah, or Echo Fox.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my God.
But yeah, it's 2017.
Ayo. Shout out.
Yeah, Boy has just been released from Cursed.
Boy is relevant again, though, now.
I did Fantasy League of Legends for 2 weeks and then stopped caring.
Yeah, you guys suck with that. It made me so upset.
Echo Fox started playing like dog shit.
Well, I
and
just
no one would trade.
Honestly, I would
wanted to do
forget
it.
about
Dude,
it even happening.
the issue with
Fair.
Fantasy League of Legends, especially for like LEC EU, is like there's a clear difference between like who you like. If you do not draft the right people from the jump, there's never a chance. Like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
it's not like the NFL fantasy where if I like my star running back shits the bed, I can pick up someone on the waiver that can have a couple good weeks. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't do that.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just go into it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the 1 to 10 podcast. We're episode 20, boys.
Yo.
Episode 20.
So before we go too deep into esports, I want to say something I heard about podcasts generally and
All right.
the culture
Okay.
of podcasts.
Okay,
Ooh.
the culture.
of podcasting.
So I've heard that if we make it past even 8 episodes, we're farther than 50% of most podcasts go. We're about to hit 20.
I believe it. I'm trying
If
to
we
think.
get past,
We're fucking stronger.
apparently
than
when we get past
50% of
20,
other
we are
podcasts.
80% likely to hit 1 year at least.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, hey,
So,
we're gonna keep
doing
doing this.
Welcome
for
to
as
the
long
1
as it
year
takes,
anniversary
really, for us
pre-cum
to-
party.
We're pre-coming
whatever.
30 weeks before the 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
That's an insane early
Dude,
time.
I'm a stat-based kind of guy, dude. I really run the numbers.
So on this let's just tackle this whole esports issue really quick.
Okay.
Let's get it out of the way because you already brought up the idea that it's boring in fantasy, right?
yeah.
Okay, I agree. Even more so, I agree. I watched something actually of the games. I finally tuned into a game recently.
Okay.
I've been bad about it. I've been actually just
I don't
looking at
watch.
threads. No, I look at threads. I watch like highlights. I want to see the meta so I can understand what to play in like my games,
Sure.
and I can know like what's kind of relatively like I can translate to solo queue.
Sure.
I don't care to watch all of the matches and know every player and all this stuff anymore. I kind of got over doing that after the beginning we started the podcast because it's just too much stuff. And it's not a league podcast, so I don't have the need to do that kind of thing.
Well, and that's kind of where I got to is like I enjoy watching the games to a certain point, but more so I enjoy.
So
the
every now and
personalities.
then, right? Exactly. So let's get into
And
that.
I feel like they're
Yesterday,
not there
okay, so
anymore.
earlier in the week, it was announced that TSM was going to drop their entire roster, basically, other than 2 people. So the Spica and Maple retained. So Maple of Flash Wolves, if you remember that team at all.
Yeah.
So Maple was the mid laner on that team. He's now playing for TSM.
It's like 30 years old.
Okay. So top lane was Hooney. Hooney's basically stopping playing because he has wrist injuries that are
Yeah, I
bothering
saw
him.
he was going to be an
Allegedly.
analyst.
So he became an analyst and a caster in the same day thereafter. That was the best part because Hooney's personality, the holo holo boy, finally got to like show again. He was
I feel like
actually,
he hasn't really. I haven't heard much about Hooney since like season 3, whenever he first came
5.
over. Or
You-
whenever, yeah, you know what I mean.
I think
Yeah, 5, 6.
Dom said it best. Like
Well, 5, 6, and 7 were his best seasons.
I think TSM has shown that like if you're a young player thinking about signing to TSM, you got to like look at it as this
Yeah.
is potentially the last place
so.
you'll ever
Here's
play.
basically what happened. So Soul,
This is
Soul
where
was
dreams
this,
go to die.
like
Do
17
you
or
think
18
any
year old.
old-
Hang on, let me get there. Soul literally tweets out against Fudge and says, "I'm going to shit on you in lane."
Okay.
Okay. He proceeds to get gangplanked, and he loses down like 1k gold in the first like 6 minutes,
Sure.
and it just keeps getting decimated.
Yeah.
Fudge is like 8-0 and 8 by the end of the game.
Yeah.
As one gangplank does.
Yeah. A good gang.
So the most exciting thing to happen in the last like 2 months of the game
Yeah.
in North America, at the very least,
Yeah.
has been this Hooney basically stopping playing and this Soul starting in and then
Well,
talking
and
a lot
let's
of
not
shit.
forget about the Reggie
then
getting
he-
suspended for 2 years.
We're gonna get there. So behind all the doors there, Reggie's suspended for 2 years and has to pay a $75,000 fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the
70
fine is whatever,
dude,
but
70
the 2 years is pretty
for
serious.
bullying people.
Yeah,
in a work setting.
75K for bullying your employees. like,
It's like 2 of his employees, maybe.
Right, the Better Business Bureau could never.
is that
I don't know,
kind-
dude.
That's-
It's insane.
That's
it's insane.
fucked.
Every day is a banger at TSM. That's the esports segment for me this week.
Yeah.
every day is
Dude.
Barb, what's going on in CS really quick with the ESL shit?
I'm
or
watching,
IEM or whatever the fuck it is.
It is IEM Cologne Grand Finals right now, dude.
Is it Navi versus
FaZe.
versus FaZe? Okay.
Bro,
Run it back.
FaZe mental's broken. I think they're about to lose this game 4, but they brought it to a game 4, which is the
What map is
furthest. They just played Ancient, so this is probably like Inferno or Nuke. I don't know.
Mm.
Hope it's Nuke. I like Nuke.
I think Nuke might be last.
Shout out to my boy Nuke. Fun
Yeah.
map.
Speaking of Nuke, we
Cool
played a
map.
game on Nuke last night, and I absolutely just ran train on these kids.
Brother, dude, he had like 30 kills. In
I
the
think I had
first-
32 kills in
Damn.
like 15 rounds.
Dude,
That's
I mean, like
disgusting.
that, like everybody, like I don't know. It felt like everyone was playing well enough to where none of our
Kyle
team-
was playing really well too. I will say our
Uh,
other buddy was playing really well.
like no. I think what happened was nobody died in the first 5 seconds, so you weren't getting shot in the back of the head.
Hey, brother
Like,
Trill, will you do me a
also
favor?
fair.
There's a little white light switch there behind you on the
Oh,
for the
shit.
thing on top of the guitar case. Yeah,
Oh,
you hit
yeah.
that one.
Oh, we're not.
One
we don't
was
have our
there. It
buttons.
is.
Bam.
Oh.
A little extra lighting.
yeah,
Just
there
a
we
little-
go. A little touch.
All right, we're good.
We're chilling. Yeah, no, Cisco, good spot, great times.
Yeah, I see you guys playing. I just don't have the heart for it anymore after the dog shit behind me on stream that one time.
That's fair. That's totally
Yeah,
fair.
it just gives me bad vibes every time I log in. I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna have enough time. This
After-
dog's gonna shit behind me. I'm totally being honest. This is how I feel. I'm spooked.
Dude, yo, no, I totally understand that. That would be traumatic,
Shout out to my
uh,
burps.
bro. So this is the last tournament until August. Then it's player break. So,
Okay, so what's the tournament in August?
fucking Blast,
Okay,
Blast
okay.
Call.
Mm.
Okay.
But I
Blast
also
Call for
heard,
alcohol?
Blast like as a company like fell through and fired all its employees. So I don't really know what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
One
That's
last
Somebody
event,
will take it
baby. Who
over. The
knows?
majors are worth a shit ton of money. Whoever hosts it, I'm sure.
Blast isn't a major though.
Oh, is it not?
No,
I don't
no,
even- I was gonna
sir.
say
They
it wasn't
got
there.
the bid for it at one point, or they could have
Did they
bid
really?
for it. Like it was like notorious. They had like the best production in all of Counter Strike.
I was
Oh,
gonna say
isn't-
I've seen quite
Hey,
a few
isn't
Blast
Dacia
events.
back though now too?
Doja, yeah, he's gonna be
Doja.
playing like in tier 4
Yeah,
Turkey
he's
like,
Forward
pugs.
gaming.
Playing in the middle of nowhere.
Bro.
Oh, Doja's
Hey,
back,
but here's the
so-
thing: I've seen crazier teams like come through. Like
Yeah.
if there's a plus, I fucking love Doja. That's an iconic.
So
I just
player.
want Simple and Monacy to get on the same team.
So
or
to
Monesi.
postulate into
Just
a
two
more
offers.
fun
Yeah.
question about
I just wanna see
esports
them
in general, so
walk.
the main audience can relate. Actually,
Yeah.
who don't play games.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like why we think Brazil is a better region and like they have a better esports following than North America ever will. Like Loud GG is like the most searched like esports team.
Brazilian
in-
fans of anything are like
Yeah, they're the most passionate
Yeah, I was gonna
fans.
say when
so
Brazil
do we
like
think
roots
it's like
for
a
something.
fandom and like cultural value
When
difference essentially.
when
Yeah.
I was at Dallas, I saw it firsthand. Like the
Furia.
yeah, like literally, these guys were so into it for their team that they like
Yeah.
right after like any game was over, they went straight to the women's stage and started cheering on like Furia's like women's team that was playing there too.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, it was sick.
Shout
And
out to women.
plus, like you wouldn't believe how many Brazilians are like out there, you know, and like just decked out in Furia.
Yeah, I
gear.
guess so. I mean, it's a large country.
Yeah, but it's like
Large
compared to the
landmass.
U.S., like
Well, and I
Way
think,
less
know.
people.
I think
I don't know.
one of the
I'm
good
gonna say I'm
comparisons
ignorant.
is like soccer over here compared to soccer
Football.
globally. Like if you talk to somebody who's in one of the European, like a fan of one of the European teams in like professional sports anywhere in Europe,
Yes,
or,
sir.
and most of South America as well, same way,
Mhm.
is they are just if they won't even say a good thing about any other team but theirs. If they won't be like, oh, that guy made good pass, whatever. Like those people are nuts
Like-
about like. I only root for this team and these people because they're from my country or from like my hometown or whatever. Like it's much, but in America,
Oh, yeah,
people
it's very
don't take
nationalist.
like I really like teams in NFL and MLB. Like I'm a huge Cardinals fan, huge Blues fan.
sure.
You know, I watch tons of football, but I can say good things about tons of people because it's not that serious to me. But I think like in soccer and in football and all these major competitions, that's the level of like. I want my team to win
Yeah.
no matter what. Like, and I think they carry that.
I
over
mean,
to
like
esports,
also
too.
like
Yeah.
the thing is like the sports that Americans like go crazy like with fandom for are not like internationally big. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like as far as like soccer and stuff like that goes.
But
like,
we still just don't root for our teams in the
because
same way.
they're
I
not
feel like.
good. Our soccer team's not that good. I mean, they have a chance to be good at this World Cup. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like when you think
No,
about
they
it,
don't.
Brazil is like been nationally dominant.
What's a chance to be good?
What's a chance to be good?
Yeah, you said a chance to be good. What's good? Is that like an expectation of a fourth? Like what's a chance to be good?
Like we got a pretty nice group.
So are we gonna get first?
No, I don't think we'll get
So that's
first in our
so
group.
what's good? That's what
Getting
I'm
out of
saying.
groups.
Okay, so we have to get out of groups and then we can bottom out after that.
I would be fine with that. That's usually what happens. But sometimes, like, just not getting out of groups is kind of worse, you know?
True.
Like, plus, if we get out of groups, the odds of us playing someone, like, not as good either is pretty good.
Okay. I'm down with that
right?
idea.
In order to actually go far in any sort of tournament, you gotta win your group, or at least be in top 2 or 3.
You gotta be in top 2.
Yeah, because if you're in third, like you're just barely skating by, you're probably not good enough at no matter what you're doing
Yeah.
to be beating the top teams in from each group that consistently.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. We like I said, Wales is in our group. Like that's kind of a give me.
It is
Yeah.
weird though how no NA esport really, or really, I mean NA or even
Except for
sports in
CS:GO.
general, have NA people have any success. I mean they've won one major in CS. I don't know if I would call that a
Counts.
winning record.
Counts.
I mean, like it's just odd that with how many
So-
people are online for esports and how many people play sports in general, NA is still like just good at the Olympics.
We lack discipline, dude.
We're great at the Olympics, but we don't. We you know like we don't win the
Is
World
that the
Cup. We don't
problem?
win.
Is discipline the problem?
For esports.
No, just in
I
general.
don't
Like
know.
I'm talking like a culturally for America. It just seems
Yes,
like
sir.
we aren't able to win at international competition when it comes to like organized team sports. We win in a lot of golds at the Olympics, sure, but when it comes to like massive competition on a global scale, it doesn't feel like we get super hyped if the USA team qualifies for the World Cup, but we're one of the biggest
Well, I
countries in the
mean,
world.
we
shouldn't have that problem. I feel
I
like
don't-
it's just weird.
I don't think the U.S. like winning like 50% of the gold medals at the Olympics like happened like overnight though. You know what I mean?
No, but I think that's more so
Like,
because we're such a rich country, so
esports
people can afford
have been
to do
around
it.
for like honestly being generous, we'll say 20 years. Like genuine esports.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Like, I mean, they're big like LAN events and stuff, but I think esports on like a corporation level and how big it is now, yeah,
Like getting actual support from outside
yeah,
stuff.
getting support from the companies that make the games took a long time.
Yeah,
for most.
like Valve
games.
didn't recognize a major for a long time.
Well, yeah, of course not. They don't want to have to.
Wow.
At the time, nobody thought
That's a
it was
sad
worth spending
concept,
money
though.
on.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, why would they think it's worth spending money on? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean
At the
they're already
time, it was
making
just-
money on
yeah.
it.
But it was a whole different ecosystem. Like nobody had proven that it could be done long term.
Yeah.
Like you had all these little orgs,
One-off
ma-
events
like
and
ESL.
shit.
Like ESL was. When did ESL as an organization?
Dude, I have no idea.
But that's
like,
what I'm
long
saying. Like all
time.
those things had to happen before to give the the
So,
structure and the logistics behind all the tournaments
the-
before Valve
the-
was like, all right, yeah,
but
sure.
like
we'll
I
throw
think
some
the
money at it."
problem with North American esports in general is like when a new game comes out, usually everybody will jump ship. And like I think like people are already starting to realize like League and NA is kind of dying. Like it's
yeah,
it's
no,
starting
I would
it's
definitely
starting
say
like
it's
I
on
would
the
not
way.
be
Well,
surprised if it
just took
turned
another hit this week too. The
I
whole
would-
Double Lift thing. Double Lift also got suspended from being able to stream Riot events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he criticized the.
'Cause he said it was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he criticized Riot, which is fair, but it's like, he's one of your most popular players ever. If he's saying there's a problem,
The
then
goat.
you
Yeah.
shouldn't just silence him just because it was right.
For
All
better
right, let's throw this debate on the 1 to 10 then, really quick.
yeah.
Who's NA's goat? Double Lift or Bjergsen? Same number of titles.
Stewie 2K.
Shut the fuck up.
Probably Double Lift because he just has it all. Like he has the resume, he has this I feel good for him doing well because of his story and
When
like
he did well, he carried too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like with Bjerg where he did well. He also
well, and he was
He was playing
always
Zillion.
like
Karma.
Bjerg was
Yeah.
like the
Karma
mainstay
Penta.
on TSM, but it seemed like Double Lift, no matter where he went, made the team significantly better.
Better. Yeah.
And people were always like, "Oh, he's so tough on his teammates. He's so blah blah blah."
Well,
but
that
it's
was
like,
all before he won on CLG that one time, and then the narrative changed around the TSM TL days.
I don't know. Look at Team Liquid, dude. Like when it was a double lift roster, they went to MSI finals.
Yeah,
Like and then
that was crazy.
double lift gets replaced with tactical. They're good for 1 year, and then tactical just starts inting his
Tactical's
fucking...
on Academy right now for TSM.
Oh yeah,
They
I
put
mean they killed his
Instinct
career,
and
bro.
Shine,
They
and
killed his
they-
career.
No, I think he killed his career.
Nah,
he,
dude.
he couldn't get over the not being out of place shit.
I'm sure, but like also Reggie breathing down your fucking neck can't help.
dude, I couldn't imagine
Oi.
what the environment is like, or has been in the last 10 years working for Reggie that whole time. Like I don't know how Bjergsen did it all those years.
Riot said that for the next 2 years he can't do anything bad. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious what like I want to ask Bjergsen to like do a tell all and like his time there because I'm sure there's
There you
there's
go.
got
That
to
would
be just some
that
nuts
would
stuff.
cost money for Bjerg to talk out against.
Oh, I'm
that
sure. Yeah, I'm
organization.
sure there's
Wait,
NDAs. I'm sure there's all that
he
stuff.
owns
but-
stock in the company, dude. He's like
I don't
part
know if he
owner.
does anymore. I think he may have sold out.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I
But he
would.
was at one point.
I think he probably sold those shares.
Because yeah, he did.
I
I think
hope he
I
sold
remembered it
those
was part
shares.
of one of his contracts
It's
because
on
they're like
fire.
he's being paid the most for an esport player ever.
I mean,
blah,
but
blah, blah.
meanwhile, TSM and like what is it? Apex is crazy, and their Rainbow Six team's like the best in the world.
I think they have a pretty good
I
Rocket
mean-
League team as well.
they like
So like they're the best in like the fourth and fifth best esports.
yeah, that's not
Well,
good
what they
enough,
have
though.
though, what they have though is width. Like most
I
esports,
think
they're
that's
really
my
good
new
in like
favorite
one
joke,
See,
sport.
the-
dude, I
the
think-
fourth to sixth favorite esport. That's a good joke.
it,
Is
it
it's a
sucks
good
because like
shit.
with Counter Strike, you can have like random one-off teams like making deep runs and like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it just means more. You have more events to like top out at and just feel good for your team. Like
I like the
Absolutely
tournament
true.
structure a lot better than a league system. Even like they tried to go for the league system in a lot of these different esports, and it just doesn't feel
you can't do a franchise system with a draft if there's nothing to draft.
right.
You know what
right.
I mean?
Like the franchise system works really well when you have like football or baseball or any of these bigger sports that have a huge pool of players that are
Yeah.
constantly training, trying to get on the teams.
ball.
The problem
Yeah.
that all of these esports run into is after the NA crowd moves on from to the next game, like you were saying, there's just nobody left
Yeah.
caring, trying to like be a professional at all.
Yeah.
True.
And like the more years that goes on with not fixing whatever problems are causing people to leave the game, it's just
Like when
Yeah.
you look at Europe, they have like their young promising offers. Monacy, 16 years old. You look at North America, it's OC. He's like 22.
Jesus. That's bad.
That's not
well,
good.
I assume a joke overseas is that everybody in NA just wants to be a streamer.
I
because
mean, yeah.
that's really
well,
what it
we
seems
we
like
all want
from
to
our
play
pro
Valorant,
players.
bro.
I mean, don't you kind of? I don't know.
I mean, I get it.
I don't
I also
disagree with
would
the
like to be a
notion.
streamer, but
There you go. That's what
but
I was
like
gonna
that's-
say.
but
Wouldn't
that's-
you want to if you could be.
but
I will say League of Legends in China is hype as fuck.
but that's the same reason we don't
Like
have
LPL
a
or
huge pool of
streaming.
the huge pool of pro
Both.
players is everybody that
Gang.
streams. That's what I'm saying. It's like imagine if all the guys who retired in League instead of like if they didn't have streaming to fall back on, there'd be a lot
okay.
more incentive for people to compete and be in the league. Like I think that was what a lot of LCS players ran into is like, oh, I can make
A
20
fuckload of money.
20 or 30K viewers on Twitch, especially back in the day, even
Yeah.
more, honestly, when
Even
Bjergsen
now.
and Doublelift and everybody would stream, but they just don't stream anymore
Yeah.
because they have to practice for the thing. So you're like, okay, do I have to either get to stream or I get to play professionally? And to me, I think streaming makes more money, and that's why
It's less stressful.
yeah, it's less stressful. You don't have to like there's no pressure on you to perform. I mean, you do have to
I bet
regurgitate
you-
content constantly, but it's like playing the game for those high level players is content.
I bet Stewie 2K switches to Valorant within the year. Like after the
Oh, I'd believe
after the
it,
player
yeah.
break, like once August starts and like everybody has their lineup set again, and he's not on a single one.
How is Valorant doing? I don't know
Hey,
anybody
dude,
that
it
watches
gets-
it. I don't
there's-
know anybody
there's
that plays
something going on
anymore.
now. for Masters, I don't know what's
it
happening.
gets the views, I think, to a certain degree. I
Gets
have
a chunk. Gets like the fourth or third.
I just
spot.
watched a video
Like-
where it was like a
like-
guy trying to plant a bomb, and then the whole
There-
bomb site just explodes,
I
and
saw
there's
that
like a
shit.
breach. There's like a couple different
Oh,
flashes.
yeah.
No, the best part about that is that he like walks down there and he gets hunted by like someone's like tracking thing, which then follows him and follows him to teammates. So he like kills two of his teammates and then he gets killed too, and he just goes, "Sorry."
yeah. See, like the issue with Valorant, it's like the same thing with League of Legends. Like if you know nothing about the game, it's gonna look way too crazy. Whereas like games like Rocket League, CS, like
CS is a very easy to understand esport. You watch people, and everybody understands the idea of like a shooter game because
Yeah.
there's been so
So
many
I
of them.
think what CS and Valorant though both offer, because I'd like to dip on this tweet that
what
Parm
the
had
fuck
earlier
is
this week.
Simple doing?
He's popping
He's
He's
off.
fucking crazy.
I was
So-
watching that. I'm like, all right.
I think that
There's
League's
more.
franchising system, like you said, Parm, might be the difference between like CS and Valorant being successful for the views.
Yeah.
Because Valorant does have like tier 3 teams who come up
Yeah.
because they fucking grind.
My thing
Just
is,
like
I'm not
CS.
sure how competitive it is if a lot of it's based on basically just lining up your abilities and like bum rushing a site like I've seen. Like I
Still
haven't
gonna
watched,
land
I haven't
shots.
watched pros. Is there
you-
actually like executes and like
Yeah.
same sort of
Yeah,
retakes?
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff?
yeah, no,
Okay.
no. Like I mean, it feels slower though.
Oh,
Like the
I feel so
gunfights.
slow when I play
Yes.
that game. You move like you're in molasses, and that makes it so much easier for people to shoot you.
Yeah, like there's no spray. Like the spray patterns are random, so you're never really spraying, dude. You're just always trying to tap to the head.
Right. Yeah. That's the other thing that's kind of interesting. Is like you don't.
And then like there's some run and gun elements to it. I feel like,
There used to be. I don't know if
Nice
they've patched
job,
out a
Brandon.
lot of them. They used to.
dude, the
Yeah,
crowd
what's the
is
score
going.
for the
It used to be
Majors.
really bad. When the game first
Uh,
came out, you could just run around like crazy and just aim at people's heads.
So grand finals update, not a major. Grand finals update.
Fuck you,
Navi
major.
up to 2 maps to 1 map. It is 4-4 on Mirage.
Cool.
Fucking nice. This is Navi's map pick.
What else we got going on in the wild world of 1 to 10 this week?
Dude, let's scroll through the old ideas block, guys. 'Cause
Yeah,
guys-
oh, here's one. The Thor movie that came out,
yeah.
it got pulled from China.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you see the floating baby head and that was so poorly CGI'd into the room?
No, I've seen nothing
What?
about this movie.
There,
It's
there
in
apparently. So there's a bunch of scenes from Thor that Love and Thunder that have been coming out where they're like, did they even edit this movie?
yeah.
Because at one point, like the lighting on one of the characters in the room, I think it's what's her name, female Thor, his love interest. in the-
Mighty Thor.
Yeah. But she puts
Jane.
on a suit
I have not seen
and
it,
she's
but-
standing in a room. And she looks like she's just lit completely different from everyone else. Like she's just got spotlights on her or something. And
Yeah.
she's in a completely different room, but they like superimposed her into the shot. And then in the background, there's like a floating. I guess it's Baby Heimdall, like the old guy with the sword.
Oh, Baby Heimdall. Yeah.
I guess
mean,
I don't know
like,
why there's Baby Heimdall, but that's
know,
what I heard on Twitter.
This
Cool.
this movie
really
I
bad.
really felt like I could pass on, and maybe I'll come to regret that at the end of like the phase 2 big Avengers assemble
it's a
moment
I think
when
it's
I
a
don't.
pretty high gross,
Yeah, you don't get the
or-
payoff when
Yeah,
all
yeah. When I-
55,000
when I
members of the
when I
Avengers
when
come
I
together.
see Donkeldorf punch out Dr. Hangelman, like oh man,
yeah, man,
dude,
that'll be crazy.
that'll really suck.
So something that actually has less absurdity to it, but the sentence going to sound just as bad, is that Captain Insano from Waterboy
Yeah,
is back in AEW wrestling. I know we talk about wrestling every now and then,
Yeah.
but like Captain Insano from Waterboy, that's pretty fucking
that's
funny.
that's a deep cut.
That's getting rehashed and done.
Dude, I'm
Pretty
sure-
cool.
I'm
I'm trying to
sure
think of
AEW
what that
fans
guy
love
looks
it.
like, but all I can think of is
I
the
got you.
guy from Always Sunny that they always find. That's like the
Oh,
old
the trash
wrestler.
man. No,
Yeah,
no, not the
or-
trash.
I forget what his
the
name
psycho or
is.
something.
Yeah, the psycho.
Yeah. Holy shit, that guy's great.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Great.
Can't
Love
wait
to
for
see
it. Cannot wait for it, dude.
Damn. Oh, did FaZe win that round? It was 1-1, dude. These rounds are so close, bro.
I don't know.
And
I
like,
don't have vision of it.
if
see it,
if
let's see.
FaZe win this map,
But
Navi goes
honestly,
mental.
I don't want
boom.
to see. I don't want to watch and curse it.
Dude, true. I curse the teams I like, bro.
I curse myself.
True. That's yeah. So like, I feel like Marvel movies are getting a little
Yeah,
less
the
good.
shows shit is kind of frustrating me. Also, I can't really want to find the desire to keep up with it. It's not interesting enough anymore.
yeah.
Like
so
they
I
went too
haven't
far.
seen any of the shows. I didn't watch Scarlet Witch or whatever. I wasn't
No, see,
interested.
I
in her-
watched the first few, like Loki, WandaVision, all that shit. But then when it got to
Wait, there's more after that?
yeah, there was Captain, there was Winter Soldier and the Falcon or whatever it was. And
Oh right, yeah. Nobody ever cared about those characters.
no, I liked those. But now they're
Really?
introducing new characters. So they had like the Moon Knight show, and they also have like Miss Marvel. And I don't,
Oh,
I
I-
don't like either one of the shows.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well,
And I
you don't
like
like Miss
Marvel.
Marvel because you're white.
I like my. I,
according to
Oh, you
statistics.
got
yeah,
me,
right.
dude.
Oh, let's actually talk about that because I have seen a
Well,
bunch of people.
Alec,
bitching
why are
about-
you racist?
Yeah.
Let's
Why-
talk about
Why?
it.
Yeah. Why? What about it?
What about makes you make
No.
you
I
hate
just
brown
want to talk
people?
about the Miss Marvel thing because people have been complaining like, oh, people don't watch the show where they're just because she's not white.
I don't watch
It's
the
like,
show because I'm fucking tired of watching
didn't- it-
8 hours
right.
of one.
It didn't
storyline.
even come up on my. I didn't even know it existed, and then I saw on Twitter people are like, if you're a white person and you don't watch Captain Marvel, it's because you have deep seated. And I'm just like,
What if I told them I didn't watch Moon Knight?
I didn't even knew it
also?
existed, and
What
apparently.
if I told them I didn't?
Well, I mean,
I
like-
didn't
But yeah,
care
I think
for
you're right. Marvel
Captain
has way
America?
too many series at this
Like
point.
the
Nobody,
Yes.
it's
The
just,
thing is, I was like,
Okay,
you
much
guys
content.
haven't been watching many of the shows.
I didn't
right?
watch any of them.
I
like
watched the first like 3. I watched
think-
Loki.
I think-
I watched.
I think you guys are like there are people who do watch every single one of those shows.
Yeah,
and
I
like,
used to be
know.
one. Is what
and
I'm
like
saying.
like
Yeah, I
for
used
this
to be
show, like the demographic showed it didn't do well with
one.
Caucasians.
Yeah, it's like that's fine. I don't
I think that's
rough.
hilarious.
I didn't even start.
I think that's so
here's
fucking
here's
funny.
my reason. I think that most of the stories that Marvel tells are pedantic after 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So unless it's Infinity War and Endgame, it's not something that is going to be interesting for as long as it goes.
Yeah,
It's going to get boring, and that's why I don't think it's working, and that's why I think I'm not watching personally.
dude. I just
Also because I'm a white male.
Well, I
Yes.
had the same
Piece
issue,
of
so I
shit.
did watch.
Yeah.
Disney's doing
there
the
we
same
go,
thing,
guys.
though.
I'm glad we all got to the point.
Hey,
Better
I'm honest.
shit.
Disney is doing the same thing though. Is the
Nice.
problem? Like,
Fucking- that was a solid, dude.
like I bet the
Sprite,
Obi-Wan
baby.
show is just the same thing. They keep making like
No, that
8-hour
shit was
movies.
hype.
Have you guys
No.
seen the
It
challenge?
could have been cut down to like a 2.5 hour movie, and I would have enjoyed it.
Right.
more,
See,
but-
they just make a movie and they stretch it out to 8 episodes. I think it was Dennis
True. It was
Villanueva
6,
or
but
something.
yeah.
Wait,
was saying
what
that.
show is this? Sorry, I was
Obi-Wan.
thinking
Did you
about.
finish? Did you finish?
Nah,
All right.
I have one episode left.
God damn it!
I haven't watched
It's
any of
so
it yet.
painful.
But I'm like,
It's
I don't
so
even know that
painful.
I want to because I just I see.
I enjoyed it. Some people say they don't like it, and they say it's like, oh, I didn't like this at all. It ruins a lot of shit. Blah blah blah.
It just feels like a waste of
I
time.
liked it.
Like I don't know. I don't want an Obi-Wan story that's rooted in things we've already seen. I want an Obi-Wan story rooted in things we haven't. Like there's all this length of time during the Clone Wars. They're just too afraid to do anything. Like I think
do
there's,
the old Republic.
right. Like I want to go. I want to give me young Obi-Wan. I don't even care if it's Ewan McGregor. Sorry, I like the guy, but I want to see a new take on Star Wars.
Oh, you like just completely scrap all the old shit.
Well, I'm just tired of them doing more. Like they have to.
I want nothing that's
pigeonholes
connected
the
to what
story
they've done. 'Cause
so
they-
much.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
an
'cause they've-
alternate universe.
No.
Just
different time period.
There's plenty of there's billions of and trillions of people in the galaxy.
Yes.
And we only focus on these like 10 Gumps. I'm like, give me like.
No, I mean the
just some
Skywalkers are a
unique
vessel for the
stories.
story, and I think they're finally trying to maybe get away from that a little
Yeah,
more.
dude. I mean,
Yeah.
But now they're doing Kenobi again and like Bad Batch, and those things are all still
Right, and we
Skywalker
brought
era.
back
We need to get away from
Boba
that
Fett now,
entirely.
and Boba Fett had his own show that was terrible.
Dude,
By
no,
the way,
the
I did watch
the,
all
the,
of that.
okay, the Boba Fett show was literally a commercial for The Mandalorian. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
like
yo.
a
That's all
waiting.
it is.
It was
Season
like
like
it was like elevator music for the
it was like 3 episodes of strictly Boba, and then Baby Yoda starts
You know what?
peeking his
Enough
head
Star
in.
Wars.
and-
Let's talk about elevator music for a second.
Yeah,
Do you guys see that thing I posted about Mallsoft?
mall saw. No,
This is a
explain.
new music genre I've discovered. So do you guys know what vaporwave is?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yes.
it's vaporwave, but a specific like niche of vaporwave where it sounds like music that you'd listen to while shopping in a mall in the 80s or 90s.
dude.
It's like like imagine like a
Like a-
lo-fi version of the old Werenberg
I
song.
feel, dude. I feel like
That's what I think of when I think of it.
I feel like if I'm
But slow down 75%, 75% slower.
So it's like
while you shopped in a mall.
So see, I feel like if I were listening to that like on a normal day, I'd clip through the wall and like
I don't know, dude. It's very calming.
I'd clip through the wall
It's
and end up
very
like in the
calming.
back.
It's very chill.
Nah, that
In the right moments, it's chill.
that reminded me of speaking of being an NPC. Have you guys seen the Ryan Reynolds movie where he's an NPC? Did we talk about that?
Oh,
on this?
Free Guy? Yeah, dude, I own that on YouTube.
So
Why?
Because I wanted to watch it so bad when it first came out, I bought it.
It was
Wait,
pretty good. I thought. I didn't
good.
see the end of it.
I never
only
even
watched
heard
half
of
of
Bro,
it.
Pokemon's in it.
Oh shit!
You guys Free Guy watch party?
Did you
Dude,
watch?
I'm into it.
I'm down. I didn't see the ending.
Stream
So.
idea. You just watch Free Guy on YouTube.
I own it. Fuck you. It's my right to stream it. It's
But
not-
it was
not
like, do you guys
in
see
Minecraft.
what was that movie called? I read the book and I still
Yeah,
can't
stream it
think
in
of
Minecraft.
Ready Player One.
Yes, it was like a good version of Ready Player One.
I never watched that either.
Ready Player One was a good nostalgia grab, but that's about all it was. Like
the
Tracer
book
was
the
in
book
there,
was
so I
better.
was
If,
like,
if you like Ready
Overwatch,
Player One,
cool.
read the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, the book is better for sure,
Hollywood's just saying we hear the things you guys like.
and we're not gonna give them to you.
Right, they took it from like a novel about a dystopian IT culture and gaming being integrated into
Where
daily
people
life.
played
Yeah.
in a world called the Oasis.
And
The
they kind
Oasis.
of made it like, oh look, here's all your favorite stuff.
And then
Ha-ha.
after that movie, we started getting the fucking metaverse and
Okay,
NFTs.
so hang on, Durs, if you could be any like thing in the Ready Player One, like little Oasis multiverse, what would the thing be that you would be?
Like an avatar?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
basically
as
make
an
your avatar
avatar.
look like anything.
Uganda Knuckles.
You would be Uganda.
You would be Uganda Knuckles.
Hello, brother.
Hello, brothers.
Okay.
I would just, yeah.
All right.
Yes,
then
this is
I would choose Master Chief.
Okay.
I would just be a Dragonite.
A Dragonite? Like what kind? What kind of dragon? There's a lot of types.
No,
of dragon.
Dragonite.
Oh, Dragonite
Like
from
the
Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
just be the
Pokemon.
Dragonite. Like,
Okay,
just I'd be like,
that's
hey,
all.
that's
Hello,
us.
Dragonite. Would you like to get the lemon?
Yes, hop on my back. Let's fly.
No, you should get on Knuckles back. You can fly.
No,
Oh yeah, Knuckles
gets
can fly.
No, Knuckles can glide. I
Oh,
have wings, brother.
Oh
Oh,
yes, yes, you
see,
are
see.
expert in the Sonic
Yo,
lore.
we should play VR chat and do exactly that. Master Chief, Uganda, Knuckles, and Dragonite just hanging
Dude,
out.
I've seen like VR chat is
Yo,
the funniest shit on the planet.
We should do an episode.
On
Oh
VR
yes,
chat.
do an EP
We all,
on the
no,
VR
all we
chat.
have to do is all get on VR chat with our mics that we respectively have, like set up on our PCs.
Yeah,
and we
Parm
just
said Uganda
record an
Knuckles.
episode,
I'm
the
Master
three
Chief.
of us.
He's Dragonite.
Yes,
That would be fucking awesome.
I think that would be kind of amusing
Yes,
if we
I'm
did it on like
into it.
Second Life or something.
dude, I'd be
That'd
down.
be really good.
Yeah,
That'd be really,
Or
really
we could sign up for the Facebook
we can make a
metaverse.
studio in fucking VR chat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
just an exact replica. Just
And
upload.
you guys are really, really overstating the graphic quality of these games.
Yeah, no,
Shut
but
the fuck
I
up on
know,
my
I
dreams,
know
Durs.
we can get like a blurrier image of
let me
that.
just
Like
be the
we
benefit-
can lower the quality
voice of
on
Hey,
it.
reason.
so I know I've already talked to Parmas, but Durs, what do you think of the second tapestry? You
Oh,
can't see it on camera.
yeah.
But how do you think of that one?
Should we? Do we ever put it up on like the?
No, we're not going to.
Okay, well
either. that's against
only
TOS.
only on page. Oh yeah.
What
true.
is the,
only
what
on
is the last
Patreon.
word? I can't read the last word.
Love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've watched Attack on Titan.
How do you feel?
Indeed,
about
I
this?
have. What character is that supposed
That's
to be?
Reiner.
Okay,
You've seen him
thank
do
you.
that in the show.
We have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. It's
Yeah,
been a
yeah,
little
yeah,
while. I feel
yeah.
like
Yeah,
I,
he's come back around to
Yeah,
living.
let's just get a little opinion piece going. How, like, you guys feel a little like fucking angry that the last season wasn't the last season?
No, I'm just over it at this point. I'm not.
right. I'm just kind of annoyed that I didn't.
I'm glad they didn't rush it. That's all I'm happy about.
Yeah,
I'm glad they didn't rush it, but I'm also like,
No, because I know you guys don't know the ending. That's the
fair.
difference. What I'm saying is that I know that what they've done so far, pacing wise, is fine, and they've done a little extra, adding like sprinkling some new stuff for us, which is dank.
Okay.
Like Flock's a better character because of the anime.
Really? That's
yeah, he
rare.
was way less redeeming, and he was way less like
well,
someone
I
you can
still
be-
think he's
be
up.
with. Like
Jaegerist.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is a Jaegerist, but he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
But,
I know,
like,
he
he's
sucks,
way,
though.
But he's way less a piece of shit in the anime than he is in the manga.
Really?
Yeah, the whole like Aaron telling him
So,
thing
what-
was when Aaron told him the plan, that was never shown in the manga.
Okay.
So it's never implicitly known that Flock knew what the plan was, or that he was just like being a bandwagoner or like a fucking Nazi.
Yeah.
Now he knew the plan.
What are some more heinous fucking things that he's done in the manga? Like, has he done anything more heinous that was not shown
Same
on
shit.
screen?
Same
Just
shit.
okay.
Yeah, just you had less
Just
like you had less.
extrajudicial killing of people for.
Yeah, but you had less knowledge of what
cause.
he knew or what kind of driving force he had necessarily beyond.
I
what
do
we saw.
like Attack on
Also,
Titan
we
does
had
a
the whole
great job
Mikasa-
of like putting you in
Mikasa
an
cutting
awkward
everyone's
position.
heads off on the roof shit.
Yeah.
That was a whole extra scene too.
Okay.
So that was like a nice little
That's pretty cool.
Here's a question I have, since you actually know more about it than I do.
everything.
When it comes to the whole Mikasa thing,
Mikasa.
they were saying she's got to protect Eren no matter what. Is that actually true? Because she kind of.
Or is that something to be revealed?
Do you want an answer or do you want? Do
Is
you
it-
want me
I
to
don't.
not
I
answer?
don't. I
Is
don't
it a
want a
spoiler?
definitive. I don't want a definitive
Nah, that-
answer.
I'll
This
give you a
is-
one-word answer if you
Well,
want.
I think.
that.
I mean, I think Mikasa's at some point going to kill Eren. So that's probably in my head.
in
my head, that's the ending.
There's just wanted an opportunity to vet
Now I'm
his
not
end
gonna
theory.
answer
Yeah, I just want to. I just want to vent my
I
end
think
theory.
you're gonna watch the series when it ends,
I think.
and I think you're gonna watch till the end. And I think you're gonna find out what you want to find out.
I know, but I'm just curious if she is actually like. Is that truth, or does that spoil the series? Like, no, I don't want a definitive answer. Like, she can't hurt him because obviously. That
Okay,
would
so are
spoil
you
it.
asking
But,
is there like
is
a
she actually-
biological or like physiological thing that she
Is what
must
Aaron
adhere
told her
to?
real, or was he lying to her? That's
What
my.
did he tell her that you're referencing?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my
I-
headphones so
he
I
was-
can't hear you
he
when
was
you give the answer.
You can still hear us. We're talking.
It's not.
You're
It's
an
not any
idiot.
spoilers. I'm just curious
Not
because
telling.
there's a scene
I'm
when,
not
where
telling.
he
I'm not telling.
when he's a
I'm not
prisoner or whatever.
telling.
Okay, well then I'm not. Oh,
I'm not telling.
Okay,
all right,
okay.
I'm right. I won't ever bring up
No,
Attack on
Parm-
Titan again. Fuck it.
Parm doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not a spoiler.
Then bring it up.
happened in the fucking show. You fuckers. I don't give a shit. Next.
Anime's ruined forever on the podcast.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
not watching it. I'm gonna turn the fucking
Yo,
dub on just to piss him
Devil
off
is
now.
a part timer.
All right, we'll be watching season 3 still. Oh yeah, that did come out, didn't it?
Dude,
I haven't watched it yet.
Have you ever watched that show, Deuce?
No.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Nope.
Okay. Just tell us. Just, I'll hear it.
Nope. It's too late now. I moved on.
Such a baby. God damn.
I was gonna ask, and you didn't want me to ask.
Okay.
Parm was saying no, and I was looking at him. I was like, okay, well, I guess not.
All right. Yes. All right. Then I guess not.
Like-
Now we.
I'm sorry. I here to consent. I don't know what. I don't know
No,
what to say.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it.
Okay,
If you don't want me to ask.
Yeah,
I'm just going to ask it.
let him
Alright,
get
fine.
spoiler raped real quick
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Give me the answer.
What's the question
wanna,
for real?
I didn't.
though?
I'm not even gonna ask. No, I'm good. You don't want to hear it? Fine. We're
Is
good.
Mikasa's like biological?
Is it a physiological thing you're
I
asking?
was just gonna
yeah.
ask: is the
Oh, no.
conversation they had whenever I don't even remember what it was. They were in an
Mhm.
episode and she was imprisoned or something, and he said like, "You can't possibly." I just want to know, like, is that is
So I'm
that
asking,
is that
you're
actually the
asking if it's
case?
a physiological thing, or is
No,
it
I
like
just
it's
want to
a-
know. Was he like? Is that
No, not really. I mean,
is that
Mikasa's-
true or was he
I
just
think-
lying to her?
all right,
I
here's
don't know
the
whether
most-
to believe.
Oh, if he was just BSing her to push her away.
that's what I
I
mean.
have-
Like, I want to know if
okay.
that's
I
actually
have
true, or
an
'cause I
answer
don't really
for you
understand.
based upon everything you're asking and what
Okay.
we've already seen in the last episode we
Okay.
saw. Okay, so what we saw was Aaron clearly like struggling that he wanted to push people away so he can give them a better life. However, we also know that Mikasa was questioning whether she had done enough to like maybe save Aaron.
Let's go. Phase just
So
one.
I don't think phase one. Overall,
No, not like the
Oh,
the,
map.
the half, the half.
So I think that the answer to your question is that Mikasa is currently questioning that herself, which I would lead me to believe.
Right, 'cause
that
that-
no,
'cause
she
that's-
can- there's no thing stopping her truly from doing what.
Because
Aaron's saying.
because I didn't really believe him when he said that, and that's why I was like curious based on that scene whether it was like in the manga that she like
No.
they explained it more, or whether that was just like him
No, I mean she's
trying
clearly
to get her
she was clearly related to the Zumbiatos.
to fuck off.
Like that's the whole thing they mentioned, and they said
Yeah,
that
and
already,
that's what made me like question whether it was real or not, because and I know that she's still doing it in
Bro,
the
none
in
of
the
it's
manga, I
real.
guess,
The
but-
end is Aaron wakes up and he's
Yeah,
just
no.
like he's just
Ash
like,
wakes up and he's never really been a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
He's in a coma the
Yeah.
entire time. Dexter's laboratory
Mr.
is also
Yeah.
canon.
Mr. Mime was just his clown ass stepfather.
Oh my god,
Dude. Okay, I have a question for
it's
you
a
guys.
real Alice in Wonderland
So,
situation.
Parm, I was going to tell you this earlier before Durs got here, and I never actually said what I was going to say.
Okay.
So I'm gonna gauge you guys on this. I've been thinking about watching something on stream.
Oh
as
yeah.
like part of my stream on a weekly basis. Like one of my 3 or 4 streams a week will always be this certain night of the week, and it would be the same show until I finish it or until I get a strike and get banned.
What like how long of a show are you going for?
All right, here they are. Ready? Number 1, Ben 10.
Ben.
Like up to like Ultimate Alien or some
Bro,
shit.
I would literally
like 5 series.
I would watch some bed.
I would literally tune
See?
into the stream.
Okay, second one, Mega Man NT Warrior.
Oh shit,
From
that's
2000, mid 2000s Mega Man anime.
MT
I don't even
Warrior.
know
Is
that
that
existed.
is that the one
It's
where
the one based off of the Battle Network games.
yeah, oh where he's like a little avatar?
Yes.
Oh, that show slaps.
Jack in, Mega Man,
Yeah.
execute.
Jack me off, Mega Man.
So, which one do you guys think would be better? I think Ben 10 is the big hitter.
Ben,
honestly.
I
Yeah.
really like Ben 10. I watched a
Dude,
lot of
but
Ben 10.
Alright.
Mega Man's such a deep cut.
It is. That's why I'm saying like it's not on anything, and I have to like search for it. But it'd be funny to find it and do that
Dude, I would find.
Well, I mean, you can find anything if you truly want to
on the internet.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
on the World Wide Web.
So I think Ben 10's the answer. still.
yeah. I
That's
think
the-
that.
Yeah, no, I think
are
Ben
you
10
gonna
would be the
start
most.
from the OG
Oh, yeah.
series? Oh,
Oh yeah,
man,
dude. The very
nice.
beginning.
Bro,
don't his powers change in the second
Yes.
series? Like,
Have-
doesn't he
they
get way
change-
more
Well,
evolutions
change
or whatever?
several times.
He gets a whole new set of aliens.
Right, because he gets like the
You get Ben
upgraded.
10,
Yeah, he
then you
gets
got
the
Ben 10
upgraded
upgraded
Alien
bracelet.
Force, and then you
Bro,
have Ben 10
the-
Ultimate Alien.
Are you
and
gonna
then
do the
got-
movies?
Not the live action one.
Not the. Oh man.
Actually, maybe I will. 'cause
Bro,
it's got a
what
banger
is her name?
song.
Gwen. In the...
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's the heartthrob.
Dude, all right. From what I
Back in the
remember,
day, I had a
when
huge
I was a
crush on
kid and I watched the
animated
live
Gwen.
action one, I liked it, but I was also a child.
You guys are fucking cheesers.
I think the
Who
same
was
thing.
your favorite-
I was a child and
Who
I
was your
enjoyed
guys'
it.
favorite alien from Ben 10?
Oh fuck, that's a tough one.
Probably the weird looking orange thing, just because he used that the most. Right? I'm trying to think.
Forearms?
I think so. Yeah.
He was like
the
red.
strongest
He was
shit.
red, but yeah.
No. It was like the one with the weird like little things on his chinny chin. I don't remember what it was
Oh,
called.
the
I liked-
dog thing.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Oh,
smell one. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one's good.
Dude,
I liked Diamond Head.
Diamond Head. Yeah, Diamond Head is like top 3.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
like the flame on one. The fire. Like,
the fire dude who turned in the first time.
the
or
second
the second one.
time where it's also plants.
Oh yes,
Dude,
that guy. That guy was cool.
Fire
Yeah.
and plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
dude.
was Alien Force. That was instead of his
I'm
normal
trying to
powers, he got different ones. And
Yeah.
That was the new first alien he had.
Yeah, dude.
That was a good one.
was,
That was a good one.
like great.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I don't remember. So was that like he's actually selecting exact ones, or was he just hitting like a randomizer button and just going, yeah?
For a lot of the time, and then he got better with it over a couple series.
Yeah.
Okay.
learned
'cause
that.
This is
Fucking-
why I want to do this. See, this is the reason why I want to watch Ben 10 again. I want to
Bro.
like refresh everything.
yeah, because I have
Oh,
no.
yeah,
I mean,
dude.
I remember
Bro,
watching all of it.
Vilgax, that dirty
Vilgax
bastard.
was crazy.
He's
The
actually
absolute
like a
villain.
good villain,
Yeah, dude. Wow.
bro.
Compelling villains in children's
Man.
cartoons.
Bro, and then he gets the mummy alien. Oh,
Peppa
man.
Pig could never.
Dude, him getting new
Yeah.
aliens.
Yo, shout out to my boy Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
Throwing
bro.
them hands.
Yeah, throwing them hams.
Yeet.
Yeah, I support that. I mean, didn't you say you were ready to like switch off Twitch and go to YouTube?
No. I said that if I think something I could do though is that if Twitch were to go bad and like let's say I incur some copyright strikes trying to watch said TV show or
Yeah.
whatever, I could always consider just streaming on YouTube instead.
What
I could
would you
do that
title
on
your
YouTube,
streams?
obviously.
Ben 10 episode 2.
Ben 10 at watch party, bitch. I'm trying to fucking watch that shit. What the fuck?
Oh, that's fucking great.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to be.
Well,
sneaky
whatever
about
happened
it.
to the people
Yeah.
that were streaming other shows? Like, did they ever?
Well, Toast incurred a ban, but he was trying to.
Yeah.
Right.
On
yeah,
purpose.
he just
I
does
think
it for the
I think
clout.
some people get shit and some people don't. I think some people will be fine. I think I'm fine. I think I've definitely done copyright strike things, like strikeable things on my stream that has
Yeah.
never.
Yeah,
been
there's just too
flagged.
too many people streaming for them.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
And it's also harmless. I'm not trying
Allegedly,
to make money
I've
off of it.
well-
I'm not watching it so people will come in and watch on my account with me. I'm coming and watching because I want to share the experience of watching it with the people I'm watching it. with.
True.
It's about so if I'm doing it, you guys see on a Monday night or whatever that you're doing nothing or cooking your dinner or whatever, and you're like, oh, what's going on? Oh, Alex watching Ben 10. I'll hop in and watch Ben 10 for a little bit while I'm doing
Yeah.
my thing too.
Dude,
That's what it's about.
Did you guys ever play any of the Ben 10 video games? I never did.
No,
I don't think so. I think there was one for the DS
I
or
think
something.
one of the time Ben 10 video games were like relevant or like possibly good. I was too old. Actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to say they made it like. Cause I want to say it would have been like a Game Boy Advance game or something like it.
I'm
that
surprised
era.
Ben 10's never been featured in any like off-brand like Super Smash knockoff.
Multiverses is coming.
Is he coming in that?
Well, I don't know, but that game's coming out like the open beta on the 26th.
Oh man, that's gonna be so much better than Smash Brothers. Like, bro,
I'm gonna play Velma and kick your ass.
I'm gonna play Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Fuck you, me, bro.
I'll take off my glasses and then take out my tits.
I got clap cheeks at Smash.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
terrible at Smash.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, here's an idea, Durs. We could do this sometime. You think we would be interested in doing like a whole game where the three of us play like Mario Party, just a whole episode, or a whole Mario
I'd do
Kart
some Mario
episode?
Party
Yeah,
We
our
could,
crab game.
or Pummel Party.
we could do
Yeah,
that.
we can't
So we can
stream
do-
Crab Game.
Oh, you can't stream that?
No, you can't because of the
You know.
audio.
Of that racism.
Because of the rampant
Of the-
of and yelling.
Of the seasoned veterans of the game.
No, well, we could totally do a
Gosh.
pummel party thing. That wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
We'd do that remotely, obviously. But if we want to do one in person, we could do any like Switch game anytime, basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we could just use the same.
Yeah, I'd play
gear
some
here.
Mario Party or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
that'd
we'll
be-
try,
that'd be-
maybe we'll
that'd be
try that
fun.
down the road. Is it just a whole
Yeah.
episode? We'll just get together and play Mario Party
Yeah.
rather than actually, sit and talk about anything meaningful.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that, dude. I like that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's good. How's
So-
the major, dude?
I was about to say,
Phase
it's
is
not a
actually
major.
coming back. Still not a major.
Still not a major.
It's still not a major, dude.
Still not a major.
Fuck off.
I don't know.
Dude,
Everything's
Jesus
major
is
to
in the
me.
That's
crowd.
what I'm saying.
Bro, it's so funny. People have been taking off their shoes and pouring their beers into it and drinking them on camera.
Nice.
Dude, the crowd has been getting fucked up. They've been doing the snakes. I'm glad snakes became a thing at any event.
Yeah, I think Chicago started that because at the Cubs stadium they've been doing that for a long time. Out in the bleachers, they'll just get these giant 20-foot long
Yeah.
stacks of these little plastic cups.
Bro, but it's 12-5 phases up.
Okay.
We want a map 5, boys. We want a map
yeah,
5.
we're
This will be
we're
the
going to
first
game
map
5.
5 in years.
Absolutely.
Well, it's
That'd be
looking
crazy.
likely right now. What's the map? What's the last map if they lose?
Nuke.
Ooh,
Huh.
Yeah.
decider on Nuke.
That's
Cider
their
on
like,
Nuke. I'd be down with that.
yeah, dude, Navi would fucking kick their teeth in. But Rain's also a god. Rain's a god on outside at Nuke.
Impressive.
He's just walking through smokes.
Dude, yeah.
It must be more impressive.
A minute. Dude, he wins these. He literally wins these clutches right here. For a little context, it's 1v3 with a minute left. But yeah, no, it'll be tight. These are the two teams everybody wanted to see. These are the two teams everybody expected to see.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, watching when they did play at the major, correct?
Yes.
That was fun to watch.
That was fucking awesome.
That was a good day.
Rain
we
shit
had
on
good
them.
lunch that day.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. We should do lunch again sometime when we can.
Shit, I'm hungry now.
Oh,
Did you not eat before you came?
No.
You fucking
I woke up at
clown.
noon.
Bro, I had some nice Indian
Order yourself
food.
some food here or something. I don't know. Didn't tell you.
I'll just go
you
eat
honky.
after we leave.
Dude, you can eat my ass.
Hey, shout out to Parm's ass.
Shouts out my ass.
Shout out to my ass, dude.
That was pretty. Yeah, the major's good. Vinland Saga will also be returning in 2023. Did you ever
Season
watch
2?
it? Yeah, season 2. Did you guys ever watch that?
It's on Netflix now, but apparently, controversially, it has a different dub.
I don't care about the dub. I didn't watch that shit. Although I did acknowledge the Amazon Prime dub was good.
The Japanese is the same. I'm saying like the Amazon Prime dub was good, but it has a different one for some reason on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't care. I just watch it subtitled.
They
again.
not have the rights to the dub.
I get you saying you don't care about saying, well, why would Netflix do that again? They did this
Bro,
notoriously to Evangelion.
Netflix is whoever is in charge of Netflix's anime department and section should be like redacted, shot in the head, redacted.
Minecraft.
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yeah. With a bow and arrow.
Dude, I feel like Charlie when I say that, where I understand the law and I'm just saying words. Like,
You don't understand what that means. I think you'll get it. Okay.
Redacted.
Redacted. That's good stuff.
I don't
dude.
think that's how that works.
So then, okay, let's just say that the Netflix anime department is bad in your eyes. Does this hold consistent with your opinion on the live action Yu Yu Hakusho coming out?
Oh, 100%, dude. I think it's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, my faith in pretty much all media companies has dropped exponentially over
Like,
the last year.
Have either of you guys watched the Resident Evil?
No.
Oh my god, bro! I got 20 minutes deep.
And you were just like, nah.
I fucking couldn't,
ain't
bro. It's literally like a robot wrote it. It takes the worst parts of the game
Damn,
and combines them together.
that sounds horrible.
I'll probably finish watching it when I get home today.
Let's wrap this one up nearly here soon. But let's get like one or two more good ones, and let's talk about TFT and the current new patch.
Okay.
How you guys feeling?
I don't like it that much.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hitting pretty good for me. Mages getting a little rise again feels good, and like
It feels like it's a bit more balanced than it was.
yeah, the guild Zaya still seems strong, but other than that, like most things have changed. Like what's strong again?
They gotta get Zaya.
Yeah.
Well, they just need to make other. No,
Like
no. Why?
Swain,
What?
like, okay,
Don't
now
nerf
Rage Wing
Zaya.
Swain's again.
Buff
But, like,
other carries.
Yeah, they did. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying like Rage Wing.
They
Swain's
have, I
look pretty
just-
good again.
About to start playing TFT.
Nah, fuck you.
It's just very hard to balance correctly. Like her ability makes it very difficult to make her not
Yeah,
bad or just
Parm,
too good.
turn off TFT.
All right,
Stupid
man.
asshole.
Man, I'm just trying to rank up, bro.
Bro, what rank are you?
I'm fucking iron, I think.
What the fuck? Why aren't you playing ranked?
Dude, because I play CS. I play games that put hair on your chest.
Fuck off. I take that personally. I know what you're saying over here.
No, I
There
just
needs to be some new games. to
I
come out,
I
honestly.
have this issue where if I
No,
don't know
shout
what's
out
going
new
on in
games.
TFT, I don't want to play, and I don't watch any content on TFT, so I don't know. I don't care.
I just use Mobalytics once the patch comes out so I can understand the early game to late game transitions, and then I just play. And I don't even
Yeah.
use like the actual like stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to know how to start the game that I do get given to me, and then I'll try to figure out how to land. where I'm
Yeah.
at.
I
I'm
don't
getting,
know. I like
getting
playing-
seconds and thirds.
I like playing
consistently.
double up a lot. Double up's pretty
Double
good.
up stank, but I don't have enough people on to play it usually because you guys are all playing CS. So I'm like, all right, I'll just go in for hyper rolls, and then everyone
Yeah.
gets off before I could ask like anyone if they wanted to hit a double up.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
we-
everybody
we
just
get-
gets
we
off
get-
as soon as they get done CS. Everybody just leaves.
Now is that because CS is toxic and makes you
Yes.
all sad?
I am toxic, dude.
I am toxic when I play CS because
Fair.
I'm not
Our-
that toxic.
our group just frustrates me.
It happens.
Nah,
But it happens.
There's just some games that are frustrating. Like NA matchmaking is just fucked.
I mean, it's how I feel in League sometimes. I feel like I'm having a good game and it's a good scenario. We have a couple friends on, and then like another friend gets on, and that person like either forces a role that imbalances the way the team is working,
Mm-hmm.
or they're like they play a role. It's like okay, that one's open, but then they play something that's not cohesive,
Yeah.
and that's obviously very different in League versus CS. Where in CS, you know, you can just pick a gun, and if you can't aim, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Really. It's not that like you don't understand how to work with the other things that consisted.
I mean,
in
it
your
is a
match.
team game more than anything. now.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not the same. Of like okay,
League is like playing pickup
we're
basketball
playing-
all the time.
yeah, exactly.
With all the flaws that come with that.
Yes.
You know, it's like
Yes.
people are rude, people
Yeah.
are mean, people
Yep.
don't play by the rules, people do stupid shit.
People,
it's just the
dude,
way it is.
Last night, no, I was playing with Julian. Actually, we were playing a couple like solo queue games.
Oh, okay.
And the first game, we had this Cho'Gath mid who takes Smite. And then he follows me as the top laner up to, like, he goes to top lane, so I go to mid lane, and then he walks down to mid, so I start walking back top, and he starts following me to my minions. and trying to take them and smites them away. And then I go to mid after the wave is clear, so then he follows me to mid, and then he goes back to top, and I'm like, what? Why? Just why? Why is
some people
happening?
just don't?
And then after
shit.
like
some
8
men just
minutes,
want to see the world
just
burn.
8 minutes later, he just stops doing it and then goes back to playing the game normally, and we nearly won, but we did end up like FFing, I think, eventually.
See, that was actually me on my alternate account stream sniping.
That was insane if it was.
yeah.
Because I was like, why is this? I'm like, okay. And Julian's like, I don't even know if I want to play anymore. And I just go, dude, what are the odds it's going to happen again? It didn't happen again. We just played more and we won. So it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know how often you think you're really going to run into a grief like that. He goes, maybe the guy was like an iron farmer.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
Might be.
Well, that's the thing. When you're in the lower, anywhere like silver and lower, you can
Yep.
run into people just trying to derank randomly.
Yep.
Or I mean,
Super
the same
weird.
problem in CS too. Like you'll just randomly run into
I
somebody
think it's
that
more
hasn't played
prevalent
in
in
a while.
CS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happens all the time.
Dude, I don't know. Just talking about
Nah,
toxic
'cause
behavior.
It says BK, and I used to work with a guy who would talk about that, how he used to be like Eagle some dumb shit. Like, I can't remember what the rank system
Legendary
is.
Eagle Master.
Yeah,
probably,
yeah. And then he's like, I purposely deranked for 2 months.
Yeah.
And then he just shit on people in low tiers.
Yeah. And it's allowed, or it's even encouraged because you can just make a new account as well. Like
Might as well.
it's what CS is free, right? Or is it
Yep.
cost?
CS is free,
free,
yeah.
but if you have skins, you need to like.
Well, yeah, but like if you're just trying to go shit on some noobs, you just make a new account, hop on,
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to be on with the
play
fun
your
skins?
place, play like get your account up to you. I think you only have to be like level 10 or something to play ranked, and then
You to get Prime,
it's
you have to
10.
buy it,
well, yeah, to get Prime.
and like you need that.
Oh, well, I guess yeah, that's true because Prime you have to register with your phone as well, so that does take a
like-
little.
Well, I
bit.
mean, I guess if you're a Smurf or hacker, but I mean, if you're a Smurf, you don't want to play with hackers.
I feel like there's probably a way to get around the phone verification thing too.
Yeah, here's a way to get around it. Fix your fucking game, Valve.
Dude, they never
don't do
will.
anything,
They
do
never
they?
Never
Yes.
want to do.
No. They never will, bro.
They cannot do.
They're fucking ass at taking care of this shit. The laptop's about to die, so I just
Yeah,
pulled
the
it
other
out.
laptop was dead too. I need to install things on this
Bro,
laptop actually.
now
Yeah,
the
after you guys
illusion's
today.
broken that I'm actually using this. We don't use.
We
this
do not
laptop.
use laptop.
We do not use a laptop.
But do you have $13 to fix your lemonade?
You guys been watching any new shows, dude? I need some new shows to watch, boys. Help me out here.
What did I watch recently?
I'm not gonna watch any of the shows that are on my list.
The Bear.
What is that about?
It is about a restaurant.
Oh, yeah, I watched
It
that.
has
That's
the
pretty
guy
good.
from one of the guys from
Shameless.
Shameless, yes, it has Lip.
Oh, okay, his lip. Oh, I've
Yes,
seen
and
commercials of that.
It's got
Yeah, it's
renewed
on
for a
Hulu.
season
It's
2
pretty good.
actually recently.
Really?
Yeah, so season 1 just finished up and season 2 got renewed like 2 weeks after. Pretty good sign.
And
Yeah.
then Umbrella
Pretty good.
Academy, I was watching that. If you haven't
Have
seen
not
any
seen
of
that
that,
yet,
that's pretty
so
good. That's on Netflix.
I've
Baby
watched everything up till
stinky
the current season. I have not seen.
Like
will give it
I
a
don't know.
shot.
Is that show actually really good?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like, I mean, you find out immediately in the first episode, so this isn't a spoiler, but
Yeah.
it's like they're immaculate conception babies,
Mm-hmm.
and they all have special abilities. So they're kind of like superheroes, but it's not really.
So some megalomaniac rich guy buys a bunch of
Yeah,
these
so
children.
buys a bunch of the
Adoption.
children and creates this Umbrella Academy as like a crime
So a
fighting
superhero.
force.
Imagine the X-Men but kids, and then eventually
Yeah.
one day their dad is dead and gone, and they're all dysfunctional adults.
And that's where the story starts. Is
Okay.
them all coming together after
Yeah,
their
the
father
dysfunctional
dies.
adults parts what makes it interesting.
Okay.
Very much so.
Yeah, because they're all like 30,
Okay.
so they're all like
Yep.
have their own lives and everything.
They're all the same age
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
because they were all born on the same day at the same time.
Right? Yeah, they're all born on the same date at the same time, and their mothers were never like
They're test tube
were never
babies.
pregnant. They just were got pregnant and were born on the same day.
Yes, sir.
Wild.
It's-
And they haven't.
worth it.
I saw. Yeah, I, haven't,
I think
haven't
it's the
finished
more
That. I'm
okay.
only
So
on
of the
season 1.
superhero subversion genre, which is like The Boys, Umbrella Academy, etc. I think that The Boys is obviously more the one that we are all looking for,
Yeah.
but I think the Umbrella Academy does have something interesting.
Yes.
Like
Talking monkey.
The Boys, yeah, also Talking Monkey.
Talking.
Yeah,
Monkey.
I mean,
So
that's
The Boys,
that,
The
that
Boys
gives it like
is,
6 points.
Well, he's
to
actually
me
the best
already.
part of the whole show.
Is he?
He's the British Talking Monkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello there, sir.
Hello, you
Hey.
sexy chimp.
Hey, you cockney bastard.
Oh,
Thank
you those
shitters.
those red
Do
butt
I
cheeks
make you
you're
horny,
throwing your
baby?
shit from, eh, love?
And that's been your British moment. Oh, fuck, dude.
And with that, that's been episode 20
Yeah,
of the 1 to 10 podcast.
that's
See you
good.
all
See you
later.
later, bye, guys.